Well, g'day, and welcome back to Zhaoqing again for a second time today. So we're now inside the Bao Gong Museum. We're going to take a little look around here and see what we have to see. So our first little building here is, I'm not sure, we're going to have a look and see what's in here. It looks like writings of Bao Gong. Unfortunately, nearly everything in here is in Chinese. So yeah, some tourist places have translations in English, but there's not much of that in this one. So we're just going to have a look around here. If we have it's our next little building here. We head in here. It looks like we can go upstairs in this one. So here we have wooden block model. And we'll head upstairs and see what we have upstairs here. Oy, too many steps. Okay, so up here we have a big bell. Very, very big, heavy. And then, if we get out in the veranda here, we might be able to see a bit more of what we're going to see around the place. So it's all built in a very traditional sort of style. Yeah. All right, let's head back down and we'll go and have a look around what else we can see in here. It's very, very warm out here. Although it is nice to get in these buildings into the shade. It's quite a relief. Okay, let's have a look what we've got next here. So, we've got water pond here with a turtle statue in the middle, and I don't know how well you can see that with the sun reflecting off that. There's a snake sitting on top of the turtle. That's not a statue I've seen before. I don't know what a snake sitting on top of a turtle means. Maybe we'll find out sometime in the future. So our next building here. Okay, Zhang earned the profound support from people he served, and 4 years after his death, a memorial under his name was built in Luzhou and followed by a temple in Duanzhou, which is where we are. Bao's reputation of filial obedience and loyalty, his diligence and nearest known by commoner as well as government officials for ages. So, we have some very, very old writings here. Let's see if we can see here. They are from 1505. So that's going back a while. And we have more ancient writings here. What year have we got on these ones? We have 1834. Oh, I thought they'd be older. They look older than the other one. There's some old books here. Okay, let's carry on to our next building. So, next around to our right here, what is, that one's closed. So we'll duck down into the garden down here and see what's up the back. So here we have another statue of Bao Gong sitting in judgment. And up the back here is all Chinese, so I can't help you with that one either. Around the back we have an old boat here. Would be an old fishing boat, I would imagine. Doesn't tell us how old it is. I would guess early 1900s, but it'd be a guess. Okay, back around this way. We have an old water well in the center here. And a nice little fountain area. It's actually nice and cool in here under the trees. I don't know how hot, it's about 36 or 37 degrees outside. That's Celsius for anybody watching from one of them strange countries that measure things weirdly. Yeah, she's a warm day out there today. Okay, so up here we see, this is the back of the temple. So we're actually going to go around the other side of the temple. But there's a picture of Bao Gong there. Oh, here we go. Here's another little bit of English for you. When Bao Gong ruled Guangzhou, he restructured the official residence and creatively initiated local Lingnan-styled architectural buildings, adding gardens and planting sceneries to the cluster of official mansions. Most buildings were given elegant names such as Qin Xin Clear Mind Hall, Zhen Shutang, Book Pillow Hall, and various others. I'm not going to try and read Chinese names because I'm just going to butcher them and make Chinese people unhappy with me. So, yes, as I hopefully try and learn some Chinese in the future, hopefully we'll be better at doing that sort of thing. Okay, heading around this side now. We're heading in towards the temple. And these beautiful old buildings, they're absolutely stunning. So here we have this amazing artwork on the walls on the side here. It's huge big paintings. They must be about 4 meters tall, each of these, and they go all the way around the building. And then we have these fabulous statues here. And then the big one in the center, the gold Bao Gong. More of these paintings over this side. So yes, absolutely stunning inside here. Okay, we're now going to head down around the back. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to stay on this side for the minute. We're going to have a look at these last couple of buildings here. Try and get past these cleaners here without getting wet. Yeah, we picked a good time to come in. It's actually really quiet here today. So, weekends, this place is always busy. Tourists come here. It's a bit of a pilgrimage for a lot of people. So in this hall we have, it looks like a lot of stuff relating to the recent COVID pandemic, celebrating the workers and whatnot who took part in keeping people here safe. I stayed here right the way through the pandemic and I was very impressed. I know you hear a lot of criticisms in some media, but having actually been here, I had no issues with the way things were done here. Right, we have some old furniture. Not that interesting. Let's go upstairs and see what we've got up top here. Hey. Getting my exercise today. Right, we have a big drum. Wonder if this actually, yeah, it works. So they would use this, I imagine, with the when they're having lion dances and the like. So here's a view out from this side. I do love the architecture of these roofs with the ornamental fish up on top. It's very nice. Okay, let's head back down to our next building. Hey, down we go. Whew. See another pond outside here. We're going to have a look, see if they got any fish or turtles in this one. You'll often see either huge big goldfish or turtles in these ponds around the place. But this one looks empty. I can't see anything. Just the statue of the fish. So both fish and turtles very popular. They're sort of considered good luck here in China. So a lot of these places will have ponds containing either turtles or fish or both. So looking around in here, got some pictures. I'm guessing these are from when they were rebuilding, around the time that this was reopened, I would imagine. And then here is some of the festivities that would happen here. So here we go, this is from 1949. And that's the only year they actually give us. But yes. Okay, what do we got next? Our next stop will be around to our left again. And what have we got in here? Okay, here we have a series of statues. So we have some writing up the back, but it doesn't actually tell us, well, probably does tell us who the people are, but once again, I can't read it, so I can't tell you. But they're pretty amazing works of art. I don't know how old they are. Does it have a year down there? No. So we've got a shorter one. And this must be Bao Gong sitting in the center. So, and then we've got more of a story here. When I get around to learning Chinese, I'll come back and visit and tell you what all these stories are about. Or we'll look at trying to, in the future, bring somebody who can actually translate some of this stuff for us. Okay, next up, we just have this wall with these plaques. Again, I can't tell you what they say. But no doubt they have deep meaning. Oh, and here's an old, right, do we have a year on this one? 1468 this is from. So, what's that? 560 years thereabouts. Okay, what have we got around this side now? Okay, that's public toilets. We're not going to go in there. We'll give that one a miss, shall we? Okay, over to, which way are we going to go now? Right, we'll come this way. We'll spin around, have a look at the little water pond here, and then we'll have a look through the There's 2 halls here. So it's another big water feature. Few fountains in there. Let's see if we can see any fish in this one. I'd be surprised if there's no fish. But I can't see any. So it looks like it's just grassland in here. Right. Let's have a look at these last 2 halls and see what we've got. Oh, we've got a closed gate. We can't go that way. We'll have to go this way. So that hall must be closed. Okay, swinging around to the right here. We'll have a look up at this roof design up here. It's amazing. I don't know how well you can see that with the sun in the background, but it's stunning work. Okay, I think we have 2 floors to look at in here. So we'll try and keep the voice down a little bit because there may well be other people in here. So looking through this side, we'll just try and get some years on some of the work here. So here we have a bit of artwork of Bao Gong and the people around him. And then here we have this stunning wall. It looks like it was created in 2015. So this, I think, would be made of jade. It looks absolutely stunning. I love this artwork that they do with the jade. Right. Okay, there's nothing much there that we haven't mentioned already. This is an old piece of tapestry. Do we get a year? No, we don't. But it looks very, very old. Some more artwork. Here's the types of paintbrushes they use for local artwork here and for writing. So you see lots of examples of the writing down here. It's it's a whole different world, the Chinese writing, compared to, you know, what we're used to in Australia with the Roman alphabet and 26 characters and making words out of them, whereas here it's a different character for every word. I couldn't imagine being a child here and trying to learn all of this stuff. It must be very difficult. So up here we have big diorama. Local fisherman. I'm guessing that must be Bao in the green with his martial artists behind him. And the local farmers. And then coming over to the other side. So this is the making of Zhaoqing, which is a rice food that they eat around the Dragon Boat Festival. It's basically a rice, it's either savoury or sweet rice wrapped up in leaves that they eat, Dragon Boat Festival time, which is just past. So here's some old farm equipment, wheelbarrow, and it looks like a, I don't know, a rice milling machine maybe. And then as we come around this side, okay, so this is, I don't know what this is, but I think it's used in the local jade stuff, the jade craft work. Is there anything in here? No, that's just a open door to nothing. Okay, carrying on around this side here. Depiction of an old classroom. And then we're heading into a cave-like feel. So I think this is meant to represent the cave at Seven Star Crags, where they have a massive rock wall and it's full of these carvings with ancient poetry, which we will go and have a look at sometime in the not too distant future. So I think this is reminiscent of that area. So yeah, we'll show you that in the future for sure. Okay, more ancient rock carvings. The dates I can see here, 1657 and 1672. I don't know which one's the older, but wow. Okay, here's a depiction of the old Zhaoqing before modern times. Do they give us... Well, I'm guessing this is around the time that Bao was the head of Zhaoqing. So that would have been, what, around 1050 AD? It's changed a lot since then. Okay. Have a video playing here, cartoon about Bao, which we won't stay and watch because we've got lots more to see. Okay, down here we have some old writings. Do they give us a year up here when they were written at all? No, they don't. I wish they had some English signs here. So here we have another drum on our left. And then on the right we have a gong. The significance of to Bao Gong, I don't know. So here's another diorama. This looks like a courthouse and they've got sensors above me, and as soon as I stepped in here the sound effects started playing. I don't know if you can hear that through the microphone. Scared the heck out of me. So obviously the man in the frame down the bottom there is accused of something and is sitting before Bao receiving judgment. Okay, around to the right here we have just some books here, nothing of particular interest. And then I'm sure around here somewhere we will find steps heading up. Okay, upstairs. Go and see what we've got up the top. I haven't been here for a long time, so I've forgotten a lot of what they have in this place. Hey. So, what do we see? Oh, here's a lot of the masks that will be used in Chinese theatre, Chinese opera, to represent, well, Bao Gong, and I imagine it also represents others as well. Here's another little depiction. I don't know who's done all this artwork. I don't know if this has been done by just local artists off their own bat and they put them in here, or if these are actually commissioned works. I'd love to find out. No idea what that's all about. Some more beautiful dioramas here. It's such a nice place in here, and it's so cool after being outside. So there's a lot more masks up on the wall. Here's some doll-like creations up on the top here. And another diorama underneath. A lot more masks up on the walls all the way through here. And then heading down towards the end here. Oh, this looks like my sort of area. Okay, so this depicts a lot of the, I was going to say costumes, but I don't know if costumes would be the right word. The traditional dress of the time, I imagine. I imagine these would be very formal outfits. It's not what you'd wear every day. Then in here we see the swords, we see some musical instruments. An old gramophone? I don't know if that's a gramophone or just a wind-up record player. And I think that is about it. We'll just have a look outside here, see if there is anything worth looking at. No, we're just seeing the exit. Okay, we'll carry on back downstairs. If we can find our way back. Okay. And down we go. So I think we have now seen everything there is to see here. And here we are at the exit to the museum. So I hope you have enjoyed having a look at Bao Gong Museum, Temple and Square today. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Put them down in the comment section or contact me through other media. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Take care, everybody. We will speak more with you soon.